Respected members on the dais, the delegates, ladies and gentlemen, very good evening to all of you. And first of all, I am thankful to the organizers of this conference, CBIP and Tunneling Association of India, who have given me this opportunity to be present before you, despite me being a late entry person. So in next about 10 minutes, I will be speaking to you about a new chapter which is going to be added now in tunnel engineering, and that is the green tunnels. So far you must have heard only about green buildings. So let us see what is going to be there in green tunnels. Next slide please. So if you see, these are our challenges, present challenges in green tunnels. Firstly, you know, particularly the highway tunnels as our Atal tunnel, which are so long. When vehicles pass through these tunnels, they are releasing the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, NOx and SOx, you must have heard, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and particulate matters, the smoke, dust particles. These are some of the pollutions which are accumulated throughout the length of the tunnel. We do provide ventilation, but despite doing all ventilations, all these pollution is generally accumulated at the entry or exit points of the tunnel. And as it is, there is a lot of stress now on environment, global warming and climate change. So everybody wants to be net zero. So let us see what we have got to do about this. So I am happy to inform you that today India has got this technology to absorb all these pollutants which I am talking about into the filters called BUNKERMAN filters. This is totally indigenous technology. We capture all these toxic elements from the environmental air, both indoor as well as outdoor. But in tunnels, it is more important. And after capturing, once our filters get saturated, filters last from 2 months to 6 months. And from the saturated material of the filter, we manufacture the mineral-rich organic manure. It means all this pollution which we collect from the environment, we send it to the roots of the trees and plants. And then trees and plants give us oxygen and food. You must be already aware that earlier, prior to the industrial era, the carbon dioxide content in the air used to be only 280 parts per million. It was so for thousands and thousands of years. But after 1776, when first steam engine was made, industrialization occurred, and then the CO2 content in the air kept on increasing. Today, world average of CO2 content in air is 425 parts per million, but in place like Delhi, it is between 500, 600, and even some places it is about 750 parts per million. The safe limit of this for human health is 800 parts per million. So we are going to cross the limit very soon, and recently you must have also seen in Delhi where AQI crossed the maximum limit of even 500 AQI. So this is first problem. Solution exists, we will discuss with the solution. The next problem is environmental impact. It is increased pollution, it degrades the flora and fauna, particularly near the entry and exit of the tunnels. Wherever tunnels are constructed, these tunnels are mostly constructed in beautiful terrain like Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. They are having all scenic beauty, but wherever tunnels are constructed, we try to make up this with existing flora fauna. We also do camouflage concealment, but still, because of this pollution getting collected there, the vegetation plantation gets affected. So here is the solution with us. About climate change, you all know greenhouse emissions, they contribute to global warming. The temperature of the earth is rising. Even 1.5 degrees centigrade increase in temperature limit, which we fixed few years back, it is also about to be crossed now. So everybody is worried. Now secondly, there have been some accidents in tunnels. Like last year, we had an accident in one of the tunnel in Uttarakhand, and some solutions we are suggesting, we will see. So we have got a BUNKERMAN safety survival kit for such accident and emergencies. So we will discuss today what we have for you. Next please. What is the green tunnel concept? It is a simple concept that whatever pollution is accumulated inside the tunnel, you capture it and then convert it into mineral-rich organic manure. Capture it and don't leave it to the environment back. So you are continuously cleaning the environment. And this technology of converting into AMROM, this has now been established in India. Recently, the technology has been used in Guwahati refinery. That is the first successful project which has been completed, and just few days back on 16th and to 18th of November, their scientists came, they gave a presentation in Environmental and Social Development Association. I am the president of that. We conducted a seminar on this, and it is now time-tested, certified technology. Second example you can see in Delhi. You can come to my house, Bunkerman House, D68 east of Kailash. That house, we have installed all these systems which capture pollution from the environment. And my house in Delhi is capturing carbon dioxide from the polluted environment of Delhi equivalent to 3,000 trees. You will be surprised. The concrete jungles with this Bunkerman technology now can clean the environment 1,000 times better than the green forests. There has been news in the letter. You can contact me later on, or you can come and see this in the house happening. Even your tunnels, one tunnel can clean the environment equivalent to 5 to 7,000 trees, or even 10,000 trees. So even the projects which are held up by NGT, that you will cut the trees, this is the right solution. I have discussed with the members of NGTs also. They are ready to accept this technology. Government of India has already issued a notification, Gazette notification you must have heard, in November 23, they passed Green Credit Program. They have said that whosoever will be using a technology which captures pollution from the environment or which reduces pollution from the environment, they will be given green credit. So, but they are issuing the directions now, they will take some time, but this technology is going to come particularly in India. And this is totally indigenous technology. India is going to be the world leader in this respect. Specialized filtration system with biological processing unit, I have already explained. These are the Bunkerman filters, and the technology, from where this technology came. Firstly, heartiest congratulations for celebrating the World Tunnel Day today. For your information, today is also Indian Navy Day, by chance. I learned this technology of carbon capture from Navy. They are the pioneers, because the submarines go underwater. They don't have the luxury of having the fresh air. So submarines have to survive without taking air from outside. So what they do, there this technology used to capture the carbon dioxide, because once we remain inside a closed space like this, we generate carbon dioxide. So we capture the carbon dioxide and do something else later on, earlier in submarines. But this technology was first time used in submarines which go underwater. This technology is being used today also by all countries, even India, but this was being used so far at 3 places. One is the space mission, where Sunita Williams is now traveling, and she is safe because of this technology. Second is underwater submarine, and third was underground nuclear bunkers. This nuclear bunker technology, fortunately, was invented by me in India, and that's why I am called Bunkerman of India. My company is also named Bunkerman. So there we learned this, but this technology was very, very costly. This was costing in crores and crores of rupees. That's why it was not available in civil. But during Corona, I realized that if this technology has been developed by me, let me make it totally Swadeshi. And you will be surprised to know, again, you may not believe that this cost of this technology has been decreased by me from crores to few lakhs. And to general public, I am giving this technology at a price of just 50,000 rupees per person. And maintenance cost of this technology also 1,500 rupees per person per month. This is a miraculous technology, this is a revolutionary technology. You will see it more today. Log into this Bunkerman site, and I will first conclude this, then we can have question answer. Then last one is Ecological, re-establishes vegetation around the tunnel portals. If this environment is clean, then it will be easier for you to re-establish this vegetation around the tunnels. Next please, next slide. Benefits of green tunnels, you can read it. It reduces the pollution and CNG emissions. Ecological advantages, it revives the flora and fauna. Then emergency preparation, tunnels can be used for emergency purposes. The biggest advantage of this technology, because we will put some equipment inside the tunnel, some equipment outside the tunnel. We will not let your tunnel pollute it. So in emergencies, even the civil administration can use these tunnels as emergency shelter. The population in thousands and lakhs can be accommodated in these tunnels in critical areas. So this is also one of the biggest advantages. And safety during construction, bunkerman, we are also developing, the trials are going on in my factory in Baddi, Himachal Pradesh. We are developing a safety and survival kit specifically for tunnel construction. When tunnel construction is going on, we want that each and every worker should carry a small pack with him, which will be able to make him survive for few days if he is stuck in a condition like what happened in Uttarakhand recently. Also, at some places, this is going to be part of the contracts in future in tunnels, that these safety measures will be compulsory. And once anybody is trapped in that condition, what happened last year in Uttarakhand, then the team should be able to survive at least for 8 to 10 days. So that provisions we are suggesting. So let us see how successful we are. Thank you. Next, please. You put the last slide, please. Conclusions. Yeah. So to conclude, the Green Tunnel Initiative integrates environmental conservation with innovation, addressing pollution control and economical restoration. And why I have come here? Because this technology is not known in civil, so public awareness is must. And I am thankful that organizers they have given me the time. So now this education and awareness has to be spread throughout the India. Let people come to know. Most of the people do not know this technology, because so far this type of technology being related with the defense works, it was not available in the open domain. But now government has approved it. The technology has been approved by DRDO, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Environment, and lot of awards have been given to this technology for past 2 years. So we can use it now. And ultimately, दुनिया को तबाही से बचाना है. This technology, gentlemen, is going to create revolution in the country, because if we use this technology in a hole like this, all air-conditioned buildings, the electricity load is being reduced from 50 to 60%. It has been proved, Guwahati refinery has already achieved. How it achieved? That firstly, it reduces the installed capacity of the AC plant in this hall by 30%. Then another 30% saving is achieved in the electricity bill. Why? Because in most of the air conditioners, like here also we are observing, 800 ppm should be the maximum CO2 level. ASHRAE and ISHRAE are the organization who advise us to design the air conditioning plant. The CO2 content in any hole should not go above 1000. I am happy to note here that in this hole it is going around 1000, 1100, 1200 only. But I have seen the air conditioned building in 5-star hotels in Delhi, where CO2 level, while we are conducting the conferences, it goes up to 1500 and even 2000 parts per million. So in this case, there is no requirement of air change, since we absorb the carbon dioxide inside and we convert it into organic manure. So on this principle, the all air conditioned buildings, the total saving is about 50% to 60%, which is a huge saving. So based on this, we are going to, India is going to the lead, we will be the world leaders, और दुनिया को हमें तबाही से बचाना है. India is going to be the Vishwa Guru in this. Thank you very much, and thank you for giving me the time, sir. Thank you.